Hey, good morning, class. Okay, so at this point we're looking at exercise 9.5, and exercise 9.5 is on page 300. My girl, please sit on. Okay. So at this point you guys have completed numbers 1, 2. Why do I always write here? Euclidean Geometry? Exercise 9.5. Number 1 to 3. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the first one, number 1. So we are told that each of the following example determine the value of the variables, giving a reason for your statements. O is the center of the circle. Okay, so let's look at number 1A. Okay, so how are you going to calculate A? You're going to calculate A. Opposite angles of a cyclic one is 180 or supplementary. Okay, so we know this A plus 106 equals 180. Reason? Opposite angles of cyclic chord. So A gives you 180 minus 106, which is 74 degrees. Angle B is 106. Why? Exterior angle of cyclic one equals the interior opposite angle. Otherwise, you could have gone with angles of the straight line as well. Okay, let's look at the next one. I'm going to calculate A. Sum in triangles. Not so. So A is equal to 180 minus 78 minus 36. Reason? Sum of triangles in this triangle. Okay, there's no label there. So it just don't write anything other than sum of triangles. And then 180 minus 36 minus 78. You do 66. How do you calculate B? Opposite angle of cyclic what is? Supplementary. So B plus 66 equals 180. Opposite angles of cyclic. So B works out to be 114. How do you calculate C? So firstly, that's going to be the same, angles opposite equal sides, and then sum of triangles. Not so. So you're going to write 2C plus 144 is equal to 180. There are two theorems I'm using there. Sum of triangles as well as angles opposite equal sides. Or you could have written angles opposite equal sides first and then. So if you say 180 minus 114 is 66 divided by 2 is 33 degrees. So C is 33. Huh? Yes. Any confusion there? Did you get C? How will you calculate C? Well, first X, sorry. Okay, calculate Z first. Yes, Z plus 84 degrees equals 180. Y, opposite angles of cyclic one. Okay. So Z is equal to 180 minus is 180 minus 84 gives you 96. 96 degrees. Are you going to calculate x? Sum of quads, yes. It's another way. These two angles adds up to what? 180. So 2x plus 3x is equal to 180. Why? Opposite angles of cyclic quad. So it's going to give you 3x, not so. So 5x. So 5x equal to? Sorry, man. So 5x is equal to 180 divided by 5, 30, 36. I'm going to calculate y. So y is equal to, so the exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite, not so. Y is equal to 2x, so it's 2 times 36. Y is the exterior angle of circle. Okay. Guys understand? Let's take this off. Look at D. How do you calculate D? A plus 102 is equal to 180. Y, opposite angles of cyclic quad. So A is equal to 180 minus 102, which gives you 78 degrees. I'm going to calculate B. The interior angles here. Okay. So B plus 78 is equal to 180. Co-interior angles here. Now, are those vertex or the vertices labeled? No. So you don't have to say which lines are parallel. So B then works out to be 180 minus 78, which is 102. How do you calculate C? Opposite angles of a cyclic quad. So C plus 102 is equal to 180. Opposite angles of cyclic quad. So that gives you an answer of 78. Or I could have gone with the fact that co-interior angles also exist. Okay. Any confusion there? No? Please look at E. What can we calculate first? A, of course, not so? So we know that 72 degrees plus A is equal to 180. Y, opposite angles of cyclic quad. So A works out to be 108 degrees. I'm going to calculate B. Exterior angle of cyclic quad equals the interior opposite. So B is equal to 108. Exterior angle of cyclic quad. So exterior angle of cyclic quad equals the interior opposite. Okay. Yes? Sorry? Yeah? So you put your own C here. Did you see the angles of the straight line? Did you see the opposite angles of cyclic quad? Right. But just make sure in your diagram, in your exam, you put the C there. Okay? Because if you don't put the C in the diagram, or you don't say which angle you let it equal to C, you don't get a mark for it. Okay? It's fine as long as you putting it there. Right, so what can be calculated first here? A. I'm going to calculate A. Opposite angles of cyclic quad is supplementary. Not so. So A plus 118. So A plus 118 equals 180. Why? Opposite angles of cyclic quad. So A is equal to 180 minus 118, 62 degrees. Now what can be calculated? B. Angle B is 90 degrees. Why? Angle in semicircle. Are you going to calculate C? Sum in triangles. So C is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 62. Sum of triangles. We know answer of? Check if that's correct. 28 degrees.
Yes.
Okay. Any confusion there? G. What can be calculated first? A. How? Angle at center is 2 times angle at circumference. Not so. So A is half of 114. Angle at center is equal to 2 times angle at circumference. Okay, who's giving an answer of? Sorry? 57 degrees. Are you going to calculate B? Opposite angles of a cyclic quad. So that angle, 57 plus B, adds up to 180. Opposite angles of cyclic quad. So B gives you 180 minus 57. We give you the answer 123. How do you calculate C? Straight line or it's the exterior angle of a cyclic quad. Not so. So that angle is equal to that thing. So C is equal to 57. Exterior angle of cyclic. Is there any confusion there? Let's look at H. What can be calculated first? A. How do you calculate A? Exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite. Not so. So A is equal to 70 degrees. Exterior angle equals the interior opposite. angle. No? So there's 70 degrees. How do you calculate B? Sorry? So it's angle 2. So angle 2, we're going to put the A here. Okay? So A2 is equal to 90. Why? Angle in semicircle. So you're going to calculate B, sum in triangles, not sum. So B is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 70, which is 20 degrees. Sum of triangles. How do you calculate C? Well, which angle do we need? A1. No? So let's work out A1 first. So A1 is going to be 20. These lines are parallel. So A1 is 20 degrees. Why? Alternate angles. And again, there's no labeling there. So alternate suffice. Now what? Sum of triangles. We don't have this angle. Exterior angle. No? Or we could have said 20 plus 90 plus 20 plus C adds up to 180. Sorry? Okay, so it's going to be 70. I'm going with exterior angles equal to sum of two interiors. 70 is equal to 20 plus C. Exterior angle of triangle. So C works out to be 50 degrees. Okay. Any confusion there? No? Let's look at number 2. In number 2, we are told that given that chord BC and DE are produced to meet at A. DC is parallel to BE. Prove that angle C is equal to angle D. So where do we start? We start by, we say, let one of these angles be X. So we say let angle C equal to X. So if we can prove that angle D is X, we've done the job. Okay. So that's X. So which other angle is equal to X? B to Y. Corresponding angles. Okay. So angle B2 is corresponding angles with CD being parallel to EB. Which other angle is equal to X? Sorry?
Angle E1.
Sorry?
Angle E1.
E1, why?
Opposite angles.
But opposite angles is supplementary. So this is actually 180 minus X. Those two angles adds up to 180. So it's not E1. Which other angle, people? Sorry?
No D.
Why?
Exterior angles.
Exterior angle of a cyclic quad. Can you see here? Here's your quad. Exterior angle is equal to the
Opposite.
interior opposite angle. So big angle D is equal to X. Exterior angle of cyclic quad equals interior opposite angle. So what do we notice now? So therefore, angle C is equal to angle D, which is equal to X. Will you guys understand? Now I should do number 3 as well. Yes. Number 3. Number 3, we are told that given ABEF is a cyclic quad. ABEF is a cyclic quad. AB and if E produce, which means it's extended to meet the second circle in C and D, respectively. So C first, then D. Or C is coupled with AB and D is coupled with if E, of course. Then we are told that EB is parallel. We must EB and DC are joined. Prove that if A is parallel to DC. So if lines are parallel, what do we know? Alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and co-interior angles are supplementary. Now for us to prove that these angles are, or two lines are parallel, we prove that alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and co-interior angles are supplementary. If we can prove any of those, then the lines are considered to be parallel. So when we start, of course you're going to start with an angle. You start anyway, so we say let ABX. Okay. We're going to look either for alternate, corresponding, or co-interior angles. Okay. So let angle A equal X. Okay. Okay, guys look very confused. Let's take it one step back. If A was parallel, I don't say this. If A was parallel to DC, then what could we have said? Angle A is equal to B2, yes. So there would be X, or yes. But would they have proven that? No. We can prove, if these lines were parallel, then what? And this wouldn't be the same. Why? Because the lines are not parallel.
C and X
Co-interior. That's what I was waiting for. If this is X and this is 180 minus, then, sorry. If this is X and this would have been 180 minus X. Why? Co-interior angles. You all agree with that? So what we're going to do is we're going to try and prove that that is co-interior. We're going to try and prove this is 180 minus X. You guys understand? Okay. I think I'm talking too much. So if I start off by letting that be X, right, which other angle is X? Sorry?
So you could say
E1 is 180 minus X. Why? It's 180 minus X. Opposite angle of cyclic quad. Opposite angles of cyclic quad. Supplementary, no? And then?
Angle C is equal to what? E1.
Angle C is equal to E1, why? Here we go. The angle C is equal to 180 minus X. Exterior angle of cyclic quad equals the interior opposite. Yeah. Okay. So what we notice now, it adds up to 180, not so. So we state the obvious, we say since, sorry man, this board. Yeah, must restart the program. Okay, so since angle A plus angle C equals X plus 180 minus X, which is equal to 180. Or I could have just said, since angle A plus angle C is 180, I don't have to say this. We state the obvious, since that is the case, therefore, if A has to be parallel, if A has to be parallel to DC. Okay, this is parallel. Why? Because co-interior angles are supplementary, which means to say they add up to 1. Sorry about that right now. But that basically brings us to the end of your homework, correct?